Most men are too weak to handle true success. Brutal truth? They're settling for scraps while a feast awaits. They're choosing Netflix over greatness, comfort over conquest, excuses over excellence. That gnawing feeling in your gut? It's not anxiety. It's your inner champion screaming to break free. Your future self is watching you right now, begging you not to waste another day in mediocrity. But here's why you're still reading. Something inside you refuses to settle. That spark of defiance against average? We're about to turn it into an inferno. I'm not here to coddle you with feel-good motivation that evaporates by sunset. What you're about to learn is a warrior's blueprint for demolishing mediocrity. No recycled advice. No temporary fixes. Just raw, actionable steps for men who are done pretending that good enough is good enough. Fair warning. This path isn't for the weak. It's for men who are ready to declare war on their old self. Are you tired of being the guy with potential? Let's make you the guy who became unstoppable. Let's confront your reality. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Those ambitious plans rotting in your notes app. Those goals you keep pushing to next month. That business idea still sitting in your head while someone else builds it. But the real problem? It's not laziness. It's not even lack of motivation. Your brain is trapped in a deadly cycle. Temporary motivation, brief action, inevitable setback, complete surrender. Rinse, repeat, regret. Society has sold you a poison masked as patience. Take it slow. Don't push too hard. There's always tomorrow. These comfortable lies are killing your potential one day at a time. Look at your role models, the men you admire. They're not waiting for motivation to strike. They're not browsing how to be successful while Netflix runs in the background. They've cracked a code you haven't seen yet. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Every day you spend preparing to change, another man is out there actually changing. Every hour you waste seeking motivation, someone else is building discipline. Your biggest competitor isn't other men. It's the mediocre version of yourself you're refusing to leave behind. Ready to break this cycle? Because what comes next isn't just advice. It's your escape route. Let's demolish your old system and build something unshakable. What I'm about to share isn't theory. It's the exact framework that's transforming passive dreamers into unstoppable achievers. First, understand this. Winners aren't born. They're engineered. Through precise habits, calculated decisions, and ruthless self-improvement. Here's your blueprint. 1. Identity reconstruction protocol. Your current identity was built by default. Now we're building by design. Here's your first assignment. Delete the phrase, "I'm trying to," from your vocabulary. Replace it with "I am." You're not trying to become disciplined, you are disciplined. This isn't motivational fluff. It's neurological rewiring. Action step. Every morning, spend 5 minutes writing "I am" statements. But here's the twist. Write them in present tense about achievements you haven't hit yet. I am earning $10,000 monthly. I am bench pressing 225 pounds. Your brain can't distinguish between vivid imagination and reality. We're exploiting this glitch. 1. The strategic discomfort system. Winners aren't comfortable, they're competent. Your new mandate. Seek calculated discomfort daily. Start with cold showers. Amateur hour. I'm talking about purposeful social challenges. Approaching that senior executive. Asking for that raise. Publishing that LinkedIn post. Action step. Create your discomfort diary. Every day, do one thing that makes your heart race. Document the fear, the action, and the aftermath. Watch as yesterday's terrors become today's warm-ups. 1. Environment optimization protocol. Your surroundings are either breeding excellence or feeding mediocrity. Time for a purge. That gaming console? Sell it. Those time-wasting apps? Delete them. Those friends who mock your ambitions? Distance activated. Action step. The 80/20th environment audit. List everything you interact with daily. Ruthlessly eliminate what doesn't serve your evolution. No negotiations. No excuses. Your space should scream excellence, or it shouldn't exist in your life. Remember, this isn't about motivation. Motivation is emotional cocaine. Quick hit, fast crash. We're building systems that generate discipline automatically. When your environment demands excellence, discipline becomes default. Your old self will fight this. He'll create excuses, invent emergencies, Find rational reasons to delay. Recognize these for what they are: death throes of mediocrity. Your mediocre self must die for your exceptional self to live. This framework isn't comfortable. It isn't meant to be. Comfort is what got you stuck. Discomfort is what will set you free. Every man who's achieved greatness has walked this path. The only question is, are you ready to join their ranks? Now that you've established your foundation, let's construct your arsenal of advanced tactics. This is where motivation transforms into lasting discipline, where temporary changes become permanent self-improvement. The compound effect protocol. Most men fail because they hunt elephants with BB guns. They set massive goals but take microscopic actions. Here's your advanced framework for exponential growth. 1. Time block maximization. Winners don't find time, they dominate it. Install the 15-45 method, 15 minutes of focused planning each night, followed by 45-minute power blocks throughout the day. During these blocks, you're unreachable, unavailable, purely focused on empire building. Action step: create 3 non-negotiable power blocks daily. Start with 1 in the morning, before the world can hijack your attention. This isn't about working more, it's about working with military precision. 1. Progress acceleration system. Average men track goals. Winners track systems. Implement the daily data protocol. Every night, record 3 numbers: physical progress, workout performance, body measurements; mental progress, books pages read, skills acquired; professional progress, income generated, projects completed. This isn't just tracking, it's building an evidence base for your transformation. When motivation wavers, your data proves your capability. 1. Strategic stress optimization. Here's what separates elite performers. They don't avoid stress, they harness it. Implement progressive overload in every area of life. If a task feels easy, double its complexity. If a goal feels achievable, multiply it by 3. If your comfort zone expands, immediately push its boundaries. Remember, stress plus recovery equals growth. Schedule recovery as seriously as you schedule challenges. The winner's algorithm. This is your daily execution formula. Morning: identity reinforcement plus physical progression. Daytime: professional domination plus skill acquisition. Evening: environment optimization plus progress documentation. Critical understanding. This isn't about perfection, it's about progression. Every day doesn't need to be epic. It needs to be better than yesterday. Even 1% improvement compounds into massive transformation. Your edge comes from consistency, not intensity. While others chase motivation like a drug, you're building a discipline factory. While they wait for inspiration, you're generating it through action. This system works because it must work. It's based on behavioral science, not motivational theory. Every component reinforces the others, creating an upward spiral of inevitable success. Your transformation isn't gradual, it's explosive. Let me show you exactly what's coming. Week 1 to 2, the first shockwaves hit. Your mornings become weapons of mass production. That voice of self-doubt, replaced by ruthless clarity. You'll catch yourself standing taller, speaking with authority, moving with purpose. Week 3 to 4, this is where discipline overtakes motivation. Your new systems run like clockwork. The habits that once drained your willpower, they're now your default settings. People notice. They can't quite place what's changed, but they feel your elevated presence. Month 2 to 3, the numbers tell the story. Your productivity doubles. Your physique transforms. Your bank account swells. But the real evolution? It's in your DNA. You solve problems that used to break you. You seek challenges that used to scare you. You've become what you once admired. The ultimate victory, when excellence becomes your baseline, when discipline becomes your default, when other men look at you and think, that's who I want to become. This isn't your peak, it's your new starting line. Every achievement becomes a launchpad for greater conquests. There's a gap between who you are and who you're destined to become. Let's bridge it permanently. The daily protocol. Every morning, visualize your future self with razor-sharp clarity. See him, become him. Every action today either serves or betrays that vision. When resistance hits, strike back with the immediate action on your hardest task. Progress metric review. Core mission reconnection. Your future self is watching right now. He's either proud of your courage or disappointed by your excuses. No middle ground. Remember, progress over perfection. Keep moving forward, relentlessly. Stop reading. Start dominating. The 14-day war on mediocrity begins now. Destroy your comfort apps. Implement your power blocks. Launch your discomfort diary. Execute your warrior's morning protocol. This isn't a suggestion. It's a declaration of war against your weaker self. Drop a "I'm all in the comments. This is your public contract with greatness. Tag 3 men who need this message. Warfare is better with warriors by your side. 1 year from today, you'll either be a victor or still a spectator. The choice expires in the next 60 seconds. Hit subscribe. Join the wolf pack. We hunt excellence together. Your legacy is bleeding out while you hesitate. Time to feast.